So we're back here today and we're joined by Marc Ffrench. Marc is the tournament chair for the Ottawa Valley Golf Association, and it's a big year for the association. You've got some changes in the schedule and changes in sort of your direction a little bit. Why don't you tell people about that?
Wow, yeah, it's been basically working towards this year for the last year and a bit, and our big change we're looking at is our flagship event, which is City and Districts Championships for the men's B, and the women's. With a great host this year and on a weekend. So we're really looking forward to that, along with some of the other enhancements that we have coming.
Now, obviously a lot of people will look at something like the Ottawa Valley Golf Association, the OVGA, and in fact it's got a lot of history, a lot of tradition. You're not trying to change that, but you're trying to modernize it a little bit and sort of address some needs of your constituents a little bit? Correct.
It's 2016 and we've caught up to where the marketplace is, and listening to our constituents over the last couple of years, really just listening to them, not in formal survey, but speaking with people one-on-one when they're at our events, or just in and around things like here at the golf show. We've adjusted our plans, we've adjusted our offerings, slimmed some things down, reprogrammed some other items, and we're really happy with this year. Going forward, this is it.
Now, the big change obviously is in the City and District Championship, which is traditionally the largest event of the year. Mm-hmm. Why don't you explain the changes specifically about that event this year?
Great. The City of Districts is our flagship event, and always has been over the history. I mean, if you look at the men's trophy and the women's trophy, it's like a internal history of golf in the area, and so we're trying to bring the prestige back to it, and as our regional champion for quite a big region where we are, with 80 clubs across the OVGA. So the big change is that we're moving it into June, the last weekend of June, the 25th and 26th. We have a great host at Sandpoint for that weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Each field is a limited field. It's 162 golfers totally put together, and it's just going to be a absolutely incredible environment to crown champions on Saturday and Sunday in the men's B and the women's, and then the top 24 in ties in the men's A will move on to our traditional third round, which will be on the Monday. And there's a bunch of things there that'll be contested for as well.
Okay, and I mean, in speaking about that, you've obviously been working hard to sort of develop some ties and some, we'll call them carrots a little bit, mm-hmm. for some people. I mean, what are those specific things that people might be playing for besides the prestige of the championship?
Great. That's a great question, because we've been sort of letting this out by nibbles and bits and drips and drabs, but on the third day for the Class A men's, there's kind of 3 tournaments within a tournament. There is playing for the prestige of being a regional champion for the year. And then on top of that, the next 5 players not already qualified will receive spots into the Alexander of Tunis, the Golf Quebec event in this area, which is the following week. So we have some nice continuity going forward, where guys who are playing well, it's still within their timeline. Perfect. The next event is one that's coming into our area is a pretty big event, the 112th Canadian Amateur.
That's pretty big.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Our top 5 players out of that will receive spots into the qualifying for that, which happens on the Friday before the amateur starts. So and that's at Royal Ottawa. So we're really tying into our provincial brethren and our national brethren as well, and it's going to be fun on the last day, because I think that all 24 in ties have something to play for. Sure. And it's going to be really exciting to see guys still grinding into middle of the day on the Monday.
Beautiful. Now, obviously, the schedule just came out for 2016. Mm-hmm. Why don't you tell people where they can go to find out the information about that schedule and where they can sign up for tournaments?
Great. The schedule is at our website. The association website is www.ovga.org. It's all kind of readily there. The tournament entries open on April 1st. All the information's there, and the information is always being enhanced. So if you go there once and you see what's there today, there will probably be a little bit more information on certain events as we get closer to the events. So a little bit more about field compositions or exemptions and things like that. So we're really enhancing things as we go along. And this season, our whole board, our whole tournament committee, that's the group within the board that is responsible for the tournament, we're just really, really excited of the direction, and a lot of work by a lot of great people, and we're just looking forward to putting the first tee in the ground and going from there.
Fantastic. Sounds like it's going to be a great 2016.
Great. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks for the time.